right, guys, welcome back to the gun dungeon. We've got some Hornady handgun hunter 10mm ammo. Yes, another 10mm video. I know, I like it. So these are 135 grain Monoflex, which means it's a monolithic bullet. It's an all copper bullet. What's interesting to me is they label it handgun hunter, but it's a 135 grain bullet, which seems light for caliber for me for a hunting round. So we've got old Jim out here. He's back, ready for some action. He ain't been on camera in a while, but he's ready for some action. I've got some denim here. I know we've never seen deer wearing blue jeans in the woods, but I put some denim up here just to have a barrier, because I think this is probably going to be geared more for a self-defense cartridge than a hunting cartridge. I could be wrong, I don't know. And with that being said, that's why I'm using the Glock 29, which is a shorter barrel 10mm. I have a chronograph set up, so we'll get some velocities. But if this bullet does surprise me in a way to where it's a deep penetrator, light expander, like you would expect a hunting bullet to be, then I'll go get the 4.5 inch 10mm and we'll see how it does out of that. But like I said, that light of bullet, I'll be shocked if we get deep penetration. So we got a good clean block in the front, and then I've got a catch block in the rear. It has been shot, a little dirty, but we'll still be able to see where it gets. But that's really about all there is to say about it, so let's just get to it. All right, so we clocked that shot at 1,294 feet per second. It's not really screaming for a 135 grainer in my opinion, but it's about how I expected it to react. Pretty decent wound track going in. Bounces off the table, as you can see, and then stops right here. We do have good expansion, but the penetration is not optimal. We're coming right around 11.5, not even 12 inches. So that's not even meeting the FBI protocol for penetration for self-defense. I would not use this round in this gun for hunting, but we did bounce off the table, so we'll take another shot, see how it does, and go from there. Second shot, 1,291 feet per second. That's pretty consistent velocity, 3 feet per second difference so far. So here is our second shot, higher in the block, not hitting any table. Really good expansion, and stops right there. Again, the bullet looks excellent, but we're talking 11.25 inches of penetration. Now, if we speed that bullet up out of a longer barrel, you're going to get more expansion, which means you're going to have more frontal area, more surface area on the front of the bullet to slow it down and get less penetration. Anytime you expand more with more velocity, you get less penetration. So I'm not even going full with the longer bullet or the longer barrel. We'll just put one more in here and see how it does. What do you think, Jim? All right, so third shot, 1,265 feet per second, but I got a little surprise for you on this one. So the very top track was our third shot, and you can tell, comparing the entries on these two versus that one, no expansion. No, I mean, straight, pretty well linear shot. Very, very little wound track. Then it settles down and went plumb through all the gel. So I don't have a lot to show you other than the bullet did not expand. I don't know if the denim had something to do with it. We might blame it on that, but so far this is not a bullet that I would use. And we'll go ahead and take a look here and show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is some sort of a material in the cavity of that bullet. It looks clear, kind of like a polymer tip, but it's not a polymer, I wouldn't think, just by looking at it. Hopefully you can tell. But there's something in there, and I'm not getting very good results from these, so that's where I'm at on that. All right, so here's what we dug out of the block. There's the bullets. That's the one that hit the table. You can see the petals folded back a little bit. Notice that looks like gel inside. That is not ballistics gel. There's the polymer tip that came out of this one. Still a little bit of it left in here. I tore out a chunk of gel block here, so you can see the consistency is totally different between the gel and whatever is on the inside of these bullets. And pull that out. You can see it molded to the inside of that cavity. But yeah, great expansion, piss poor penetration. And then the third shot, that's the exact opposite of that. Piss poor expansion, penetrated 32 inches of gel. All right, so there you have it. 135 grain handgun hunter, not something I would use. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. I never do go light for caliber when I'm hunting. I always want penetration. I need that exit wound. If I need to track the deer, that's what bleeds. Entry holes do not. So that's what I think about it. Let me know what you think. Till next time, guys, stay tuned.